The last 2 weeks of our summer sailing season have gone far beyond anything we expected. We genuinely feel that we have discovered some of the most beautiful corners of France, from the golden sandy beaches of Ouat and the magical islands and hidden anchorages of the Gulf of Morbihan to the colorful little harbor of Sauzon on Belle-Île. These places have completely blown us away, and today we want to take you there. What's the plan for today, Anna?
Well, we're going to the new harbour on Belle-Île, Sauzon. We haven't been there before, and I'm very excited because there's a market on tomorrow. Tie up and then go for a little explore, maybe find a beach.
And tomorrow we're going to the market.
Yeah, and I promise the girls will go to the market tomorrow.
Like and subscribe.
We are also meeting Francesco and Charlotte, keen sailors who discovered us through our channel and have since become very dear friends.
So we thought we were going to go and take a buoy in here, but there's not much space. So we're going back out here, just outside the harbour, and our friends were already on a buoy, so we're going to head over there and we're going to raft up next to them.
Anna, you successfully tied our boat to a mooring ball.
We did it, and we're outside this beautiful town, and I can't wait. I can see a few really pretty coloured houses, and I'm excited to go and explore the town. Yeah, that's it.
Make a knot.
No, that's it, and just pull it.
It's like, why are you board?
It's amazing what they're doing. Really trying to collect historical stuff, and you just think, yeah, that was cool. So this is the Quinaman, which is a typical Breton dessert. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dedans, s'il vous plaît?
C'est une pâte à pain feuilletée avec du beurre et du sucre.
Wow, right.
Voilà.
Et c'est tout.
C'est tout.
Super. Because the water's gone completely out, so we're having to walk the boat out right now to get to a bit deeper area. Yeah, little drama. We have managed to free ourselves. We were very almost stuck, and I couldn't figure out how to get the motor working, but we figured it out, and we're heading back to the boat. That was a little drama for the morning.
A couple of days earlier, Anna and I both tried our new wing foil on the beach. It was our first step towards learning a sport that we would both love to master one day.
So, Philip, what are we doing?
So we're trying to learn how to wing foil.
And we've got our assistant Ella, who is inflating the wing. Oh, hang on, there's another bit of paper. It's a brand new foil. We've never done this before, have we, Philip? Well,
we've done it once.
Once?
Yes.
But without much success?
No.
So we decided this year we're going to attempt to learn how to do it.
And now, outside this beautiful harbour, we think it's the ideal day to try it for the first time in open waters. That feels a bit dangerous. Are you sure you can rescue me with the dinghy?
I hope so. We'll see.
Yeah, there is America. And I love America, but I don't want to go there now. Not today. It's getting serious.
Well, we're just doing it with the stand-up paddle today, aren't we?
Well, that doesn't make it less...
Nerve-wracking.
nerve-wracking. I'm pretty sure you will need to take me up with the...
Yeah, I'm going to get in. As soon as you've made some space, I can get in.
Maybe you don't need to get in now, but just, you know.
Okay, so I just stay here, but if I see you need help, I get on the board. So you need to figure out getting it into 90 degrees.
Where's the front? Oh, that is it.
First you need to get the wing up. First you get the wing up, and then you pull yourself up by having like the wing. You need to get 90 degrees to the wind. Where's the wind?
Yeah, I'm 90 degrees.
Kind of, not really.
Flying!
So I'm going to drive the dinghy so we can keep an eye on Philip, because he's getting farther and further away. Philip, you got...
rescued me
I'm coming to rescue you.
just before I hit the rocks.
So you know how to go in one direction.
I know how to go downwind now, but I was supposed to learn how to go parallel to the wind, but didn't happen.
So, bit of a disaster. We are towing back the paddle and the wing. What happened?
Well, it's easy to go downwind, but it's not so easy to come back. Either I need to watch more videos, or ideally we get a lesson. So, okay, let me explain what happened. I went on the boards and it was wonderful. I had a feeling, wow, it works. I can fly. But then immediately I also realized I don't know how to get back. And then I turned around and I was already far away from the boat. And then I signaled to Anna. She came and rescued me.
She's your hero.
She's my hero. Then we decided, you know what, probably we need a lesson before we do it. YouTube is not enough. It would be nice to have somebody who tells us exactly what to do, sitting next to us on a dinghy.
When living on a boat, less is definitely more. And I found a few products which make getting ready and taking care of my skin really easy. Which brings me to this week's sponsor, Typology, which is my favorite French skincare brand. So first, I like to use their tinted serum. It's enriched with vitamin C, squalane, and aloe vera. What I love most is it gives my skin a beautiful lightweight coverage while still feeling like skincare. And it's not foundation, but I love that it evens out my complexion and leaves my skin feeling healthy, fresh, and naturally glowy. Next, I like to use some of their tinted concealer. I add a little bit under my eyes and it just helps me look a little bit more awake. It's formulated with caffeine and niacinamide, which helps reduce the appearance of puffiness and dark circles instantly and also over time. And then finally, I like to use the tinted lip oil, which is really nourishing for your lips, and it also gives a really nice tint of colour. It contains vitamin E, squalane, and jojoba oil. And sometimes if I'm going out, I like to just dab a little bit on my cheeks to add a little bit of blush. Typology products are all vegan and cruelty-free and manufactured and formulated in France. If you want to try them for yourself, then click the link in our description and you will get a free 9-ingredient soothing serum with every purchase of $50 or more on the Typology Paris website. But don't wait, because this offer only lasts for 1 week.
How cool is that? Here on the island of Belle-Île they have a ferry, they have a sailboat ferry.
It's from Quiberon, where we were the other day, to Belle-Île.
Yeah, much nicer than an engine. So imagine you come here and you can sail. You have a nice little sail for an hour or two, or 2-hour sail or 3-hour sail. I think it's fantastic.
So we're leaving Souzon, the beautiful harbour town of Souzon, and we are heading that direction. We're following our friends.
Our friends, and now we need to take the sails up as fast as possible because our friends are already on the sail.
And it's a race.
And the problem is this guy taught me how to sail. He's a very experienced sailor, so little chance to be faster than him, but I'm a bit stressed.
Why?
Yeah, because he's already so far. He's already so far.
We're not going to be able to catch up.
So we have 9 points of true wind and we're doing about 5 knots of speed. We need to improve this. It's not where we want to be. That's not who we are. Current speed, Anna?
6 knots.
Are we beating Francesco?
No, we're trying to keep up.
That's all we ask for.
Yeah, we're checking on the map. We can see his boat and what speed he's doing.
It feels like he's getting further away. I don't like it.
We're about the same. I think we're okay. We're doing a good speed now.
We are trying to get to an anchorage which many consider as the nicest anchorage in France. But it's also a little bit tricky because it's like a fjord and you have to drive into it and the weather needs to be right and it's almost right. But Francesco, our sailor friend, thinks it's good, and if he says it's good, we trust him. We're like, he doesn't care, whatever. He's just, he's used to everything. So, but we follow him and we go into that nice anchorage. Let's see how it goes.
Some people have just done it over there. They have managed, and they dropped the anchor and had sent a guy with the boat to shore to go and attach the other back line. But we've just figured out we probably don't have enough line, do we, Philip?
We don't have enough line, and also it's a maneuver. Let's keep that for the locals because there's not much space. I mean, it's feasible. It reminds me in Greece. In Greece, you have nice, clear blue water, and then you can just swim there. But here, we all don't feel it, so let's just head to the plan 1.
Plan A, Quiberon.
Okay, we didn't make it into the bay, but there's another first. We are trying to hoist the spinnaker for the first time as a family. We've never done it before, but I'm confident Anna is so good at the helm now that should be easy. I need you to pull this line, to tense this line when I'm in front, and then I say stop. Okay, Lily. You stop. The next important thing will be to hoist the spinnaker. That's gonna be this one. Go. Amazing job, Lily. The important thing on the winch, Lily, if you do the electric winch, your hands need to be way away. Yeah, that's right. Never press the button with your hands near the winch. If you have the hands here and you press the button,
you could get your hands
so this is okay. can you take the red line? Okay, that's perfect. And then hands off. Anna, you need to be very sure about the course. Are you good?
Yeah, we're good. Wow, look at that. Good teamwork, everybody.
Hey!
Woo! High five!
High five! Our first spinnaker. I'm so proud of my family, the first spinnaker. And look at that. Francesco is there. I think with his coach, no, he put the spinnaker out as well. But I just think we're just taking over. I think we're taking, should we call him? Aglaya, what is your speed, please?
Indeed. The ground, we are doing 5.9 to the waypoint.
We are doing 7.9 over ground and 7.5 to the waypoint. Sorry.
Not very fine. Maybe AIS live.
Okay, the news are not good. Aglaya, unfortunately, Francesco's boat overtook again. But yeah, that's how it is. But it's tight. Look, it's just here. It's just in front of me. It's embarrassing because I was quite a lot before him. Aglaya. Devo mettere I freni, se no ti entro dentro.
Aspetta che ti stringo sulle rocce.
So I'm gonna take over from this side, if I can. Because I think I can steal his wind. I'm allowed, yes, sure I'm allowed. And now you will see, he will slow down because no more wind. Ti rubo il vento! Attenzione, ci sono le rocce, eh?
Sono anche di là,
Sì.
Sorry!
Ah, non ho fatto apposta, mi dispiace. So he took over, but now he's gonna try the same thing. He's gonna... We would never stand a chance against Charlotte and Francesco in a real race, but arriving one boat length ahead of a friend who has taught us so much about sailing still felt pretty good, even if it was pure luck. Thank you, Charlotte and Francesco, for being such good sports and for all the fun in Brittany. We hope to see you at the Chateau again soon. Just as Francesco and Charlotte left, some friends from back home arrived in the area. And as luck would have it, they had a powerful speedboat and were very talented at water sports. So Anna and I both got a wingfoil lesson.
Les debout! Way, Philip! Go, Philip!
Lily, elle a regardé la maman, regardez comme elle est bien. Regarde! The joy of finally managing to stand up on the board was matched only by the boredom of the children watching us, so it was only fair that they all got a ride on an inflatable scooter, which they immediately declared the highlight of the entire summer. Anna, what are we doing here?
Oh, well, our friends have just told us about this very cool place, Chez Fred, and it's a ostriculteur, which is a producer of oysters. They farm their own oysters and they have a little oyster bar here, so we're coming with some friends to try them out.
How are the oysters?
They're really good. We were just saying they're different to the ones in Normandy, but they're really good. They're a little bit more salty. They're really, really good. I'm trying to...
Elegantly eat the oyster.
Really good. How is it, Philip?
That's amazing. Oh, they are so good. Meaty and nice and salty. Excellent.
So it is 7:30 in the morning. It's very quiet in the marina, but I'm up early because we are going to Ile de Moine, which is in the Gulf de Morbihan, which I'm really excited about discovering. But I thought I would take you on my morning expedition because I need to go and do quite a few chores and quite a few things before we can leave. And one of those things is getting the washing done because I have this huge bag here. This is the reality, so it's not all beautiful moments. It's also the reality, which is we don't have a washing machine and I need to do some washing and some food shopping before we go because we know that there's not going to be anywhere else that we can do it when we get there. So yeah, let's go. So that was fairly painless. That was a really nice laundrette, very new machines, and there was loads of machines, which is quite new, a novelty, because often you turn up to some of the harbours and there might just be like 2 machines and somebody else is already doing their washing. That was very nice and easy. So I've got time now to go to the supermarket, do some grocery shopping, do some food shopping, and then head back to put the stuff into the dryer. Yeah, I think we can make it. I think we can do it. We've got time. I have Philip, who has just come to help me because we need to bring back 12 bottles of water, which is way too heavy for me. That's our morning workout.
Yeah, lifting.
Look at us.
In the next episode, we will take you into the Gulf of Morbihan, with its enchanting islands and beautiful historic houses. We will also reveal a big decision we have made about the sailboat. So stay tuned for the final episode of our summer sailing adventure. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon.